as any deal maker will tell you, the best deal is when both parties walk away thinking they've got the better deal, thinking, I got what I wanted. And I think both Chennai Super Kings and Rajasthan Royals might actually go away from this trade, Sanju Samson for Ravindra Jadeja and Sam Curran, thinking, you know what? We got what we wanted. Let's look at it first of all from Rajasthan Royals' point of view, because it would seem like they've got the deal of the century almost. They've let go Sanju Samson, and I'll tell you why they could, apart from the fact that he wanted to go. But they've got in return a player like Ravindra Jadeja. Now, I know T20 is probably not his number one format, but hang on. Try telling that to CSK fans, for whom he's been such a gun player over the years. And they've got Sam Curran, maybe just going through a little low phase post that phenomenal World Cup in T20 World Cup in 2022. But England have had conversations with him. England have gotten back. There were some question marks apparently over his work ethic. But look what he gives you. He gives you potentially 4 overs. He gives you a good fielder. And he gives you bat anywhere. He could come in as a pinch hitter. He could bat down the order. He could bat in the middle. So from either way you look at it, the Rajasthan Royals will be very, very happy with the deal that they've got. Now, who did they have to give away? They had someone who was hot property. There were at least 3 franchises who desperately needed a player like Sanju Samson. There was Delhi Capitals, there was Kolkata Knight Riders, and there was Chennai Super Kings. Now, the word on the street is that they wanted Sunil Narayan from KKR, they wanted Akshar Patel from Delhi. I don't know how true it is, but I can see why that was rebuffed immediately. And so it must have been difficult for Chennai Super Kings to say, we let go Jadeja. But they've got that batting spinner that they wanted, which leads me to suggest that maybe they're not very happy with Tikshana and will want Sangakkara to get the best out of Hasaranga for them. And they wanted the seam bowling all-rounder that would give them a lot more flexibility. Curran comes in to join Jofra Archer. Hopefully they'll have Archer for the whole season after he's played the Ashes in the T20 World Cup. So there you are. Why on earth am I saying that both sides are walking away with a good deal? Because look at what Rajasthan Royals can do here. They can now play a team of Vaibhav Suryavanshi, Yashasvi Jaiswal, Nitish Rana as the impact sub, Riyan Parag, Dhruv Jurel, Shimron Hetmeyer, Jadeja, Sam Curran, Wanindu Hasaranga, Jofra Archer. They bat so deep, and then 2 Indian quicks, one of whom gets subbed out. Now, the big thing in this is the arrival of Vaibhav Suryavanshi. If Suryavanshi isn't there, this deal is not happening. Samson's not being allowed to leave. But they've got Suryavanshi at the top. They rate him as a once-in-a-generation player. At this stage, he's got a long way to go. So they've got Suryavanshi at the top, and they've got Dhruv Jurel batting through the middle. So their needs for Samson are in a way met. So even though you're talking of a wow player, they have on paper replacement. Now let's look at it from Chennai Super Kings' point of view. Last season's been a disaster. They lost Ruturaj Gaikwad early, and none of their top order, Rachin Ravindra, Devon Conway, Rahul Tripathi, Deepak Hooda, none of them have actually cemented that place. They had Vijay Shankar there as well. Luckily for them, or you could say smartly for them, they had Ayush Mhatre come in as a free-stroking top order, and they struck gold with Brevis. But they still need that top order player who can bat aggressively, and they need a long-term replacement for Dhoni. I mean, Dhoni is coming back this year, but Dhoni has been getting along for a while. So they need someone who can replace Dhoni and be there for 5 years. And that's assuming Sanju Samson keeps his fitness. So from their point of view, they need that kind of player. So for them, he is a perfect fit. So he's one of many things the many kinds of players that they need. So that's one thing settled. It's come at a price, but they will be in the market for spin bowlers. In fact, they'll be in the market for a lot of players. And so let's look at this from CSK's point of view, because they can release a lot of players. They actually get a lot of money from releasing, therefore, formally, the retired Ravichandran Ashwin. That's 9.75 crores done with Ashwin. They love Conway, but I think Conway sort of plateaued at the moment in international cricket, even for New Zealand. That's 6.25 crores. Now, if they release Tripathi, that's about 20 crores available. The big issue for CSK is, what do we do with Pathirana? Because Pathirana has 13 crores. Can we put him back in the auction and buy him back for 4 or 5 crores, which is entirely possible? But the moment they release Pathirana, then they have 33 crores available to them. They can go and get some really good players with that kind of money. But let's look further. What if they release Rachin Ravindra as well? Then they release Vijay Shankar. Then they release Deepak Huda. They could potentially, I mean, they probably keep some of those, but they could go into the market with 40 crores to try and build a team. What kind of players are they looking at? They're looking at a spinner, definitely a left-arm spinner. They'll be looking for another death bowler. They'll be looking at another all-rounder because they've got a top order of Gaikwad, Matre, Samson, Brevis, Dubey. That'll work very well. Just someone, that all-rounder finisher at 6-7. Noor Khalil. If they don't get Patirana back, they've got Nathan Ellis and they've got Anshul Kamboj. Not the most wow bowling lineup, but they'll be looking to replenish that. If they have 40 crores, then they're in the market. They can build a really good team. So with Sanju Samson, they've plugged one major need for them. They've got other needs. It's come at a cost, but they'll think, our top order is now pretty much sorted. So there you are. It would seem on paper, if you're Rajasthan Royals or if you're a neutral, you might think, wow, Rajasthan Royals got the better deal. If you're a CSK fan, you're thinking we've let go someone who's been with us for so long. Some people called him the cricket Thalapathy or whatever. We've got someone we've had for a very long time. Karan wasn't giving them too much, to be fair, in the first place. But they'll think, right, we've got Sanju Samson. We've got that kind of player. The world is moving towards that kind of lineup. And we were playing little conservative cricket. So better for RR is my judgment. But I think both teams can go away thinking, right, from our balance point of view, we've got what we wanted.
So thank you for watching and do subscribe to this channel.